The facility has been in existence for just a little over 2 or 3 months now. The reason that I wanted to build it is because really there's so many larger studios closing down now. You know, there's definitely a need for these smaller, lower budget, but great sounding studios. So the facility is really primarily it was, you know, thought of as a demo studio for the Nashville demo scene. So that was kind of the original business model, but then I realized, having worked with the local songwriting community, that there was a lot of would-be artists wanting to record EPs and albums. So I've started doing a lot of that, and also a lot of folk have maybe had projects on the go for some time, and they want to finish them off, so they come in and do that. I'm working on an album with somebody who's recorded all over town, and they're doing the final overdubs and mix here. I think the reason I get into the recording side of things is because I love to have nothing and come out at the end with something. And that whole creating process really is exciting. And listening to tracks you've heard for years and going, how did they do that? And then figuring those things out. So, you know, and seeing the reaction on people's faces when they hear their track finished and they go, wow, that sounds like a real song. So I think, you know, seeing their reaction, building from nothing and creating something that's really dynamic and exciting, it really does make it worthwhile. In this town in particular, there's kind of a way you do things, and the Neve and the API preamps are kind of the standard in town. So I knew I had to have at least some of them. And then going for the audio interface, I went with the UAD Apollos. Really good sounding interfaces. And then the Avid control surfaces. Just, it does everything I need to. And it's modular, so you can basically, you know, chop and change what you need. And then finally the console itself, it's an Argosy G series. I saw this in a magazine, I saw it online. I didn't know who made it at the time. Did some research, found out who it was, and this was the one. It fits everything I've got. They had it for different control surfaces or mixers. The original mixer I was looking at, it did it for that. Then I decided to go with the Avid. They did the full integration for that. So this is really the only choice I had as far as the console goes, and very happy with it. My experience with Argosy so far has been really positive. Their customer service is as good as I've seen anywhere. And it looks as if they're always looking ahead to see what people might need in the future and integrating that into their products. So in the future, when I expand, I'll definitely be looking at the Argosy range, especially the Halo in particular is one that's caught my eye. It would fit my need as far as just having a small tracking area. And then in the future, if I expand further, maybe going with the Avid S6 and the series for that as well. Looks really nice.